Hello everyone, I'm Harry, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do another how to sound like video. This time we're going to do an affordable sound like, and we're going to try and get the Times on Teddy Picker by the Arctic Monkeys. So before we get started, if you like this how to sound like video at any point, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. There's going to be affiliate links down in the description to every piece of gear I used in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate if you go and check them out. So like I said, today we're going to do an affordable sound like, and we're going to do one of Arctic Monkeys' most famous early songs as well. So it's affordable because of the amp and one of the guitars I'm using. I will be using an expensive guitar for the other part, but that's because I don't have an affordable ES335, and you could use pretty much any ES335 with humbuckers to get close to the tone that I'm going for. So the amp I'm going to be using today for all the parts is the Katana Mark II from Boss, and we're just using the Lewitt MTP440 dynamic microphone to mic the built-in speakers in the Katana to date as well. This is a killer affordable amp and probably one of the best amps that you can get without making the switch to a fully tube amp. It has loads of tones inboard, loads of effects and everything like that. I actually recently did a full demo of the Katana Mark II where we looked at everything really in depth and tested it with multiple guitars. So if you'd like to see that, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description and pinned in the comments. So let's have a look at Alex's parts first. So around this era he was using his Fender Bronco, the little black guitar, which is very similar to this. The only difference between this Duo-Sonic and the Bronco is that it has two pickups, and we don't have the bridge type that Alex has on his guitar, but it's practically the same and gets us really close to those favourite worst nightmare tones. This is just the new Player series from Fender, Duo-Sonic in Desert Sand. These are all made in Mexico and really affordable as well. I think this one clocks in at around £500. So on the Katana, I've actually set up a couple of different presets. One for the main riff, which is a bit more overdriven than the actual little chord parts, and then for the solo as well. So all the presets that I made for the Katana in this video, I'm actually going to upload them to a Dropbox, so then you can download them, and if you have a Katana yourself, you can load the exact presets that I use for this sound like. So for the main riff that we hear, we were just in the crunch channel with a moderate amount of gain. It was actually on full, but because the Duo-Sonic pickups are so low, it's not actually that overdriven. And then we had a tiny bit of spring reverb as well. You can see the settings that I had right here. And then for the little cleaner parts where it goes in the chorus to the chords, I actually had the crunch channel again, but the gain all the way back down. And then again with a bit of spring reverb, and that all had settings like this. And then on the solo part, it was on the cleaner channel preset, and I actually loaded up one of the Katana's built-in Proco rat style distortion pedals for the solo lead tone as well. The only other ingredient that we used in this was the Danelectro Big Spender, which is a spinning speaker simulator pedal, which is very similar to the Rotosphere that Alex and Jamie would have used on the first two albums. So we had the more overdriven part for the main riff, and then for the clean chords, we had the same channel but a bit lower gain. And then for the solo, we just kicked on the built-in Proco rat style distortion, and the Big Spender gets kicked on and off during the solo, but you'll see that pop up on screen when it's engaged, and it will disappear when it's disengaged. And then there's just one other part that is like an overdub where it comes in, where in the verses there's this little chord stab where it's just like. So for that, I was on the cleaner crunch channel that I set up on the Katana as well. So I'm going to pull all of Alex's parts isolated from the intro song so you can see and hear exactly what's going on. I'll write on screen, overdriven and slightly cleaner for when we switch in between those two channels. And then you'll see the Big Spender pop on and off screen as it comes in and out on the solo. So if I quickly pull the stabs out as well really quick, it's just a move just on the cleaner crunch channel that I set up in the Katana. Okay, so now we'll look at Jamie's parts. So again, we were using an ES335 with Monit's low output PAF humbucking pickups. Again, I don't have an affordable semi-hollow 335, but you could get this time with pretty much any 335 with humbuckers. I set up 2 channels again on the Katana with slightly different settings because the pickups are hotter in the 335 and it's quite a bit bassier overall on the original recording, so I wanted to replicate that. So I had a slightly more driven part for the little main riff and then a cleaner part for the chords and the little lead line that comes in the... Again, you'll be able to download these exact presets that I made for this Katana from the Dropbox link in the description. And then for the little lead lines that come in, it's actually the Big Spender from Danelectro again. It's just the modulation that they would use that's really close to the rotosphere that they use by using the Katana. So if I pull out all of Jamie's parts from the intro song isolated so you can see and hear exactly what's going on, I'll write down in the bottom corner which channel we're on. There'll be the overdriven channel and then the slightly cleaner channel, but they were both using the crunch setting on the Katana just with different levels of gain and a spring reverb built in from the Katana as well. And then you'll see the Big Spender come on screen when I'm engaging that for the little lead lines. Because I didn't find a multi-track of this, I was recording everything myself, so I programmed the drums and then I recorded all the guitars in and the bass. So for the bass parts, I was just using my 1960s American Original Jazz Bass by Fender. That was going straight into my Apollo Twin interface and using an AMPLIFIER SVT plugin, which is basically a bass amp plugin. Pretty simple, just straight in. So I'll quickly pull a little bit of the bass tone out just so you can hear what was going on, but we're not going to play too much of that. So there we have it. That was a look at how to sound like Teddy Picker by the Arctic Monkeys, an affordable version this time. The Katana Mark II is a wonderful amp and it's a really killer affordable amp for so many people. It's not even like a beginner amp. The standards of tone that you can get out of this thing are so great that I would really recommend it to anyone. There's so much more flexibility in the Katana and a bunch of different effects. If you'd like to see a video where I go through that all in depth, there'll be a link up in the cards in the description and pinned in the comments. Again, you can download the exact patches that I made for this sound like if you have a Katana at home via the Dropbox links in the description. Then having the Danelectro Big Spender to help us get those modulated spinning speaker rotosphere type tones really came in handy. And then of course having the Duo Sonic to get us really close to Alex's black Fender Bronco guitar was a nice little bonus feature that I really enjoyed playing as well. Again, that was the Player Series Duo Sonic from Fender. So let me know down in the comments how close you thought I got to the original song and any future How to Sound Like videos you'd like to see me do. Again, there's going to be affiliate links down in the description to all the gear I used in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel channel out further, so I'd really appreciate if you go and check them out. If you did like that how to sound like video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. Other than that, go onto my channel, check out some of my playlists. I have plenty more lessons, covers, gear demos, how to sound like videos, and anything guitar related. As always, I've been Harry, and thanks for watching.